Welcome to our commercial advertising photography class. I'm glad you've joined us. We need to prepare for a shoot quickly and efficiently. This is what I'm going to talk about today, the shoot tethering tool. It allows for fast, efficient, direct framing and shooting, and wonderful picture viewing. There is one more important thing. We photographers need to directly communicate with our clients, and shoot tethering is a way. We need to show our clients the raw pictures, because sometimes, through a little screen in the camera, we cannot show the client the kind of effect you've captured, and this may not be necessarily the best display of your pictures. By shoot tethering, the footage we've captured can be viewed on the computer. Sometimes when photographers are highly concentrated on shooting, the client is right next to us for a more detailed view. To check if our shooting perfectly matches what the client has in mind. And sometimes when we are shooting, if the client suddenly realizes that some details or some style effects are not satisfying, he or she can spot them in time and find the deficiencies in the picture. In this case, the photographer can make corrections in time. Next, let's talk about some common tethering software. First, I would like to introduce you EOS Utility. When shoot is tethered into this software, they will connect automatically and generate an interface. This interface is used for shoot tethering. Let's click on the second option, Remote Control Shooting. A small window is now generated here, in which a series of parameters for the camera are listed. We can adjust these parameters easily on the computer. This is the first software. We will introduce its specific effects later. The second software is Lightroom. It's developed by Adobe Company, and it's a software we're more familiar with. Adobe, also the developer of Photoshop, can be connected to Canon, Nikon, Pentax, Samsung, and other camera brands with wonderful tethering performances. The third software I'd like to introduce is Capture One. It was developed by Phase One, the manufacturer of digital backs. So this software can also be connected to the computer and take pictures at the right time, just like Canon. This is the third shoot tethering software we've introduced. When using it, we can tailor it to our own convenience. Sometimes when shooting,
Shoot tethering software can
deliver good results and make shooting fast and easy. We can also easily download them. Take Canon as an example. You can go to Canon's official website. Select Service and Support. There's a download and support option at the bottom. After we click it, it will display a range of products. Then we can click on the digital camera, which will bring up a series of camera models. Select the model we need and click on the according software to download. But it should be noted that there are different software versions, one for Windows and one for Mac. So we need to download the right version based on the computer we have. So here I have talked about shoot tethering software, downloading of the software, and their effects. This is the process of downloading the software. Here's something else to keep in mind. There are two versions of EOS Utility by Canon, 2.0 and 3.0. There are two versions because Canon's cameras came first in different time periods. The 3.0 version is for newer cameras launched in recent years, and 2.0 is for older cameras. Let's introduce the cables. The connecting cable is the main one that connects the PC to the camera. The connecting cable allows our camera to connect to the online software. Now let's connect it to the camera's connector. There are two versions of the connecting cable, 2.0 and 3.0. USB 3.0 is used for Canon 5D4, and USB 2.0 is used for Canon 5D2. They both connect to the computer very fast. Okay, let's check the functions on the interface. After the connection, this interface pops up on the screen. It is very user-friendly, with a lot of visual buttons and icons. This round one is like the shutter in a camera. When we go there, you'll hear a ticking sound. So this is a half shutter. When we click it, here comes the picture. That means during the shooting process, the shutter can be controlled by the computer. The parameters below, aperture, shutter, and color temperature, can also be adjusted in the process. Single shot or continuous shooting in the focus mode, including changes in ISO, the place where the shots are stored, such as on the computer or in the camera, and the size of the image, can all be selected in this interface. So if the whole shooting process is tethered into the software, shooting can be completed fast and efficiently. This is the kind of effects shoot tethering can bring to us. In addition to tethering into software on the computer, we can also use our own phones to download applications as needed, to connect to the camera. It's also a fast option, but in the film studio, we need this kind of connection to our trigger, even though through wireless connection, cell phones can show the same effect as a computer. It lacks the control of flash lamp trigger in the whole process. These are the shoot tethering software. When using cameras, in this class, we focused on the application of shoot tethering software, which makes shooting more visual and efficient, and delivers our clients with instant pictures.